Hello, today I'm gonna talk about my design solution. Firstly, an issue to address a design problem about bunkers as private bushfire shelters to be lifesavers for Arnhem people. Private bushfire bunkers are purpose-built structures provide temporarily shelter from a bushfire, but the functions of a bushfire bunker have many limitations. Poorly constructed shelters can be life-threatening in the midst of an intense fire. And the relevant framework, according to Northern Territory Emergency Services and Emergency which includes government hospital, store building, the provision of personnel to staff and operate the emergency shelters at such times as they are activated, the maintenance of effective liaison with other stakeholders with responsibilities relating to shelters. And another relevant framework is from Australian Institute of Disaster Resilience Evacuation Plan. Evacuations of complex process that has 5 distinct steps: decision, warning, withdrawal, shelter, and return. An evacuation center implies the provision of those services in contrast to an emergency shelter, in contrast in which people are expected to be self-sufficient, and the identified evacuation center is for accommodating people within a short period of time. And the relevant methodologies of bunkers is the waterproofing and an adequate oxygen supply, and it's registered with emergency services and neighbors in cases trees and debris blocks exit after the fire or cyclone, and the shelters will be good for cold storage of dry food. Another methodology indicates that bunkers should be a plan B option only, a backup plan when all has gone wrong. Plan A should be to evacuate or leave early within a bushfire survival plan. Bunkers present a potential performance-based solution to free up design constraints in high-risk area. The rationale for bunker design response is, according to the bushfire attack level flame zone, the highest bushfire risk level under the relevant Australian standards, so can bushfire-prone residents within the context established in Assessment 1. And subject to individual site assessment, the wildlife safer bunker is also approved for use in principle by the Building Roads Assessment Commissions in South Australia. And under the situation in Assessment 1, approval will be sought from Arnhem Government in Northern Eastern area, while there are currently no specific government accreditation process for wildfire safety bunkers in other states and territories. And the other rationale is from current emergency management activities in East Arnhem. While cool burning is proven to reduce the intensity of bushfire over time, it cannot guarantee when the bushfire happens. The above all indicate that the area is a lack of timely and effective emergency response, which is what my design comes with. The relevant material of my designed bunker. The key features include constructed from either corrugated sheet steel or grass fiber reinforced concrete. The damp-proof plastic sheet lining around the refuge to exclude groundwater. The structure partially on the ground, the inner and outer insulated doors. The process environment test includes the bunkers are constructed from a bushfire resistant concrete blend, which is 100 millimeters full thick, and the gas fired burner was used to stimulate the fire phases, and the temperature, which is the size of the small shipping container, reached 958 C, with the aim to replicate a real life fire scenario. The process site testing includes that indicating at least 90% of houses currently in bushfire zones risk being destroyed in a bushfire. And from the lower left hand side, the operation dissolve mine. It indicates that the water flows from pipes to tank to go through underground water pipes to the bedroom in the bunker, and people evacuated from the stairs of the house to the bunker stairs. Moving to the right hand side, we can see the site is 0.5 kilometers away from the bush in the northern side and 1 kilometers away from east side. Slope of the land is 5 to 10 degrees. The site is in a bush prone zone. Moving next, the prototyping. I come with the digital 3D model, small scale production, paper mold, and scalable mass production in reproducible quality. And the drafted 3D views, elevation floor walkthrough, the refined production drawings of the 3D views in floor and site plan. And the process of photograph, which is draft coupled model, and the 3D tools model indicates that the automatic door opens and closes when people press button or remote controller if they evacuate through the door. And the final design response working prototype from different angles. Thank you for watching.